Welcome to the deepest, darkest archives. Peruse through heroic tales of adventure. Take the time to meet some colorful travelers. Wait, no. Scratch that. Help me find my dang beer. Oh, heck. All this and more in the first chapter of the Dungeon Chronicles.
Bro, that clap was weak as fuck.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Oh, it feels bad.
Why does it feel bad?
Bad claps. You don't.
Because he did a weak
man.
clap.
Bad claps is like, I don't know. You ever like give a high five to somebody and it's like a wet noodle, like two fish slapping each other in the sea.
Well, you
and
gotta,
like,
look at the elbow, right? That's what they say.
Last time I saw
works.
Ryan, it was something. It wasn't a clap. It was two fish flopping against each other.
Yeah.
Wait, y'all did a high five?
Yeah, remember last?
We were friends.
We were at
man.
your
That's what
place,
friends
man.
do.
What for? What was the reason?
Ryan was just leaving. I
was like, "What's
wanted
up,
to dap
man?
him
See you
up, man.
later."
Can we have a movement? The goodbye high five? The see you later five?
I think
feel
you
like
mean
people
the
do
goodbye
that.
five.
all right.
See, man. Yeah. I don't know.
I feel
Well,
like
Jamie
some
doesn't
people do
high
that.
fives, so
I hate high
Oh, yeah,
fives.
Yeah, I remember that. She mentioned
It's
that
just
to me the
fucking
other day.
weird, bro.
Fist
And now
bumps.
I've been reminded.
I like
Fist bumps
fist
are cool.
bumps.
I will do the whatever the person's doing. I do the opposite of
You're
it.
an
What?
asshole.
Yeah, you
I
can't
hate
be that guy.
You can't be.
I
that
think
guy.
it's fun. I
That's
love
so
that.
cringy.
There we go. Well, it's like it would be cringy if I like laughed when I did it, but I just dead face. And every other encounter will be centered around them trying to do it. So I'm really improving their passive perception.
Can you believe this guy?
And
I don't know. That's how that works.
it is how that works because they'll try to see what I'm doing and then they do the other and then I'll swap and it's like
But it's
we
not
both
like-
improve
it's
our
like a
dexterity.
Here's the
Brilliant or
thing.
More, you don't just level up your skills. By
I'll explain
doing
it to you. Here's what you do. Somebody goes in for the high five. You do this and go turkey. Every time.
That's so
That's a step
cringy,
further,
though.
though.
you
that's-
act like I care. I
just
love
slap
turkeys.
them really hard.
Ryan, can you come pick me up? I'm scared with these two here.
What?
Not here, but around these two.
I
Oh
guess
God,
so.
Braxton is in our house.
I'm in my own house, okay?
Me too, man.
I'm in my own place.
Which is
Let
at
me-
address B.
Yeah, I could walk over to that window that you guys see in Braxton's screen. I could walk over there and start tapping on it.
Damn, man.
Let's just dox Braxton real quick.
And then you open that window and you just see my face there. That'd be fun.
And
Oh my
you
God,
scream.
you should do
Ah,
that.
because it's
You
so
should do
beautiful.
that
do triangulation.
when he's streaming
you know?
at some point. You should do that.
Don't do that.
That'd be so
I'll
funny.
do that.
Nah, I won't be streaming with cams anymore, but that's a different story. You know what else is another story
Nope,
that we're
I
gonna...
Oh
don't.
my God.
The Dungeon
But I think
Chronicles
you're
is a
gonna tell
story.
me.
Your segues make me want to barf.
I am gonna tell you. I had a much better transition before, but I can't remember what it was.
Good job.
It was based off what we were chatting on. It was a
Thanks for
collaboration.
telling us.
Collaboration.
Well, I didn't tell you because
Does that music?
time.
Does that supposed to be part of the scene setting? What you're about to
I
do
guess.
to us?
yeah, I'm establishing
What you're about to do to us?
a mood. I don't know. So you guys,
Uh-huh.
Me to do a recap.
the word mosey on it upon to places is just a phrase that I feel like saying all the time. It is kind of tasteless. Tasteless? I don't know, considering there's another inn literally named that. But you guys are getting close to the event horizon, this kind of ground zero for what set the world off in a kind of a post-war
Wait,
event. Yes, what's going on?
people don't know who we are, Braxton.
Yeah, you skipped that part.
Braxton.
You fucking
Speaking
failure.
of Braxton, I am the
You
DM. That's my
forgot
name.
about
The
us.
Dungeon Chronicles. That's me. I play all the characters and write this story sometimes. But you know who else writes the story with me is the guy that's in the bottom
No, I don't
right
I don't write this-
now.
I don't-
Who's he?
Nope, I don't write the story. I live it.
You co-write it.
I
You know,
play
we're
the
co-writers
story.
here,
Um,
which is why you support me and reminded me that I was writing the story before I did my intro.
I was kidding that did that.
did.
But
He doesn't
I
even
am-
listen to us, man.
This is a mess.
I'm Ryan. I play Romano in the Dungeon Chronicles, and we're running out of time. Everybody, passing over to Jamie.
Oh
Hi.
God.
I'm Jamie, and I don't
Running out
only
of
write the
time.
story or live the story, but I become the story as Zerda, everybody's favorite goblin paladin, passing it over to Kenneth.
Yo, what up? It's Kenneth. I play
That's him, man.
the half-orc pugilist Salty. Never running out of time because he doesn't have a watch. Pass it on to
Okay.
Braxton.
Can I just mention one of my favorite things about Discord is that it deems some of Kenneth's vocal range as noise that needs to be reduced.
Yes.
Yep.
And it does not, even if it's off, still does so. You know what else does so? Me continuing to tell the story.
God.
I'll get worse.
Mute you.
Fucking Braxton's segue is just, you know what else is X? Y unrelated.
You gotta
2 years of dungeon crawl. That's all I've heard.
Like Griffin McElroy says, everybody has their thing. It's one of my favorite quotes from him. Everybody has their thing. You can only have two. Any more than that, you're stomping on
And
somebody
you know
else.
what our
Two?
thing is?
And you know what our thing is? The Dungeon Chronicles. What happened last time in the episode that occurred with this music that's in the background? You guys arrived finally to a thing that I've been mentioning pretty much every single session. Has it taken this long because I wasn't prepped for it? Or was that actually the pacing I was going for? Don't know. What is here? This is like the ground zero for the event that has kind of been destroying the world, turning it into kind of like a perpetual dim light. Not so much darkness. Dim light, I would say. Chimeras pop up, amalgamations of beasts here and there. We're going to go to the queen because she's got some of the brightest minds and tools and things to give as we try to figure out what's going on, fix up the world. There's this massive barrier that is preventing people from getting inside. We're currently trying to figure out how to circumvent that, but we've also met a ragtag group of people at a camp outside waiting to go forth, venture there, waiting for the moment, the right time. But there's a bit of a mystery going on. Major, the mayor, gosh, my naming sense, of the town that we previously came from, has joined, and she left some of her comrades here, their dead bodies, in the heat of battle, as she was not the most chivalrous of knights, and left them. She probably would have died if she stayed, so she says. And now there's a bit of a mystery going on as to who has done what with the bodies upon our returnal. For some reason, the people here, the group of, I believe, 5 or so ancestries, races, people from around the world. There's some Aarakocra that we've learned bullywogs around. These people that are clad in cloaks and religious garb say that they have somebody named Galkara, who they both worship and follow. They swear she's not a god. Okay. And then there's also a couple of elves and people that are just called berserkers. Of the berserkers, as well as a Fitzpatrick Parlor, who we've learned is a famous tattoo artist, pirate dude. He's really fun to talk to, and Salty, I think, wants to be best friends with him.
That is right.
We also have a note with some sort of dungeon map that tells our adventurers to know who their friends are, or kind of pick the right people to speak with.
In Elvish.
In Elvish is a good note. Did not happen last
Actually,
session.
no.
It was the one
It was
prior
in
to
common with but the arrow was Elvish.
yeah, they got 2 notes. 2 notes. See, we're co-writing. We left off immediately as there was an Aarakocra who we've learned kind of are not fans of the elves right now. Why, we're not sure. Fitzpatrick Parlor would not tell us, but an elf is being chased by an airborne Aarakocra, to which Zerda said, halt or stop. I don't remember what she used command for, but she succeeded. And that is where we have left off. This Aarakocra shouts out, "Hey, Tweeter, come here." He turns back and he tells some of these other Aarakocra that you see in the background to come join him. I have been waiting for so long to do that. You have no idea.
Those of you at home, all of our heads are in our hands because of that beautiful hey tweeter.
I feel like I actually physically took psychic damage. And I'm very upset.
I thought of it. Kenneth, do you remember when I said I thought of like a really good thing for the show in the shower?
Yeah, and you haven't said it yet, have you?
It was that.
So you lied to me. You said it was
next
really
time,
good.
keep those shower thoughts to yourselves.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Hey tweeter, that's why you join the Patreon, so you can hear shit like that. No, so you can rename
Yes,
shit
that's
like
the
that.
$25 tier.
Yeah, if enough of you come
Oh,
up, I literally
God.
can't name anything in this show.
All right. He says, "Hey tweeter," and
And we're all there now, right?
You're all there, and you guys do see the other Aarakocra begin to fly towards, but not soon enough for you guys to speak or do something, as this elf and Aarakocra are currently posed in some sort of statuesque chase scene, just waiting for Zerda to tell them why she stopped them.
Right. What was going through her mind? I should have written that down.
Well, Salty
It was-
had just tried to net
I'm
them and failed.
excuse me.
Yeah,
Just
they
walk
were-
over, pick up my net.
They were attacking each other, right? Or one was attacking the other.
The
Aarakocra was
attacking
chasing the elf.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, and I made them stop. I
Good.
think
Good
she would
episode,
just.
everybody?
I think she would just stop. Like she would tell them to do that, and as soon as they did, she'd just like look at Salty, be like,
I mean, hey, mate, why are you
Hey, what's
chasing
going on
this? Why are you chasing this poor elven person?
There's a bit of a kerfuffle going on right now, and I suspect the elves at the moment, and there's only 2 of them. So I am trying to ascertain as to what is going on.
It looked a little more than ascertaining. You were kind of chasing that guy down.
You were about to skewer him, is what you were going to do.
Ascertain, skewer, difference, I don't know. He probably would have been fine. Yeah, I don't know about that. If you kind of stab that into me, we don't really have a medic here. I don't know if there's much we can do about
Your voice is beautiful.
Yeah, you okay, dude?
impalations. Yeah, I'm great. Just most of my family speaks like this, except for one of them.
I'm gonna walk over to this guy, and is he laying on the ground? In my mind, he was laying on the ground.
Sure.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna help him up, and I'm just gonna hold his hand and not let him go in case he's bad.
The Aarakocra?
No, the elf.
The elf. You see Zarek like slowly walk up to this elf and just like
I just hold his hand in case he's
slowly
a bad
grabs
guy.
his hand and just stands there, and she looks like this elf's child.
Yeah,
Some good bedside manner there, Zerda. Good job.
I
Hey.
have
Apprehended.
Oh,
Yes.
Good job.
Hey, Ormano,
yeah.
can you climb on my back and grab this guy as well? Point to the
I'm so-
Aarakocra.
I'd prefer you did not do that.
Yeah, I would also prefer you wouldn't try to skewer random people.
We've
so-
actually been appointed by Bald Head Dude to figure out what's going on here, and, you know, we're kind of investigating the situation, so it will behoove me if you tell us, you know, what exactly the kerfuffle is, and we can try to remedy it.
His wings flap as if to let the wind out of them, and he slowly descends down to the ground, to which his compatriot finally shows up, Tweeter, as you kind of heard before. I'm not going to, I won't do it anymore, I promise. Good of you to show up. So, me and my, I believe, hold on, let me see. Yes, 3 other companions, we've descended down from our city to investigate how the land dwellers have been. It's kind of been raised to hell and back.
True.
We haven't been touched by whatever's going on, just observing everyone, this massive barrier showing up and erecting itself 20 years ago.
Yeah, but say about 20 years late, but
It's true. We tend not to dwell and meddle in the manners. Manners? My vocabulary isn't very strong in this land tongue, I must say.
Then why are you investigating now, 20 fucking years later?
yeah, I mean, you say it only involves man, and I would disagree. It seems like this is very indiscriminate on who it affects.
The land doesn't
Well-
even have a tongue.
I
That's
imagine
true.
if you were to try to fly through this thing, it would affect you the same as it would affect me. Just saying.
Romano, give me an insight check. He makes kind of a grimace when you say that.
Pretty insightful.
He makes a grimace from McDonald's.
just-
Grimace. 13.
It just seems he is uncomfortable at the idea of trying to fly through. Well, I am of the camp of trying to return things back to normal. I would imagine this elf here would prefer nature do its thing rather than be encapsulated exclusively outside of this barrier.
I'm going to hold you there,
Nothing-
sir. I'll turn to the elf. Is that true?
I'm not even from here, man.
Or would you prefer nature to take its course, is what I'm asking.
I just want to deliver him a beer. That's it.
I'll turn back to the Aarakocra. There's your answer.
Yeah, it's
Well-
pretty racist of you, or speciesist. Just assuming that the elf wants nature to take its course.
my apologies there.
In the
There's
future,
a
maybe
few-
you should ask instead of going straight for the skewer.
Well, the fancy-haired lad that you mentioned before, Shazlek, told me that. Well, he mentioned and he like scratches his head in a vision that the elves might have some sort of hand in the disappearance of the bodies that's happened.
And
So-
you're gonna believe you're going to believe a man with that haircut.
Yeah, I want to trust
You're
him
just
with
gonna
much.
believe whatever vision he tells you.
Fair point. Hairstyles aren't our strong suit. Plucking out feathers would not be good for aerodynamics, so I'm trying not to judge him.
Your
He
feather
does
work
not
looks
fly.
pretty good, though. Not gonna lie.
He's got like a little quip, one little feather kind of
Looks good. Looks good, mate.
I'll lay down my arms for now,
Perfect.
but I'm still suspicious of what these elves have possibly done.
Well,
They
allow us
kinda-
to investigate. We'll come back to you. You know, we've been appointed.
Come on, Tweeter. And he
Take care, Tweeter. We'll come. We might talk to you later
Hey,
as well.
What's your name?
Your name.
where's my list?
You keep your name on a list? I have to do
yeah.
that sometimes
Hey,
too.
I think they're bird-brained.
His name
Nice.
is his name. I'm Call. And Ryan, if you ever do that for the description, it's KHL.
Like bird call?
Yeah.
KHL.
KAHL. Call. And
Take care, guys.
fly off and go to some of their tents. Let me see here.
Bastards. What, they're rude.
Well,
I'm gonna
things are a little tense here.
I'm gonna look to this elf. What's your name?
I'll lean down and kneel as well.
Do.
How tall is this man?
This man, he's probably about like 6.5 feet tall, fairly skinny. He's got scruffy brown hair and kind of tannish skin.
Okay, Ormano
My
is
name's-
leaning over.
What?
He's on the
Or-
ground,
You
right?
said no, I picked
Yeah.
him up. I thought
Oh, okay.
I had him stand up, remember?
Oh, okay.
You know, time is a weird thing. Maybe
It's
he
a
did it
weird
at some point.
soup, yeah.
He fell
Oh,
over
my-
again.
My name's Oral Aylesworth.
Oral.
Oral. Sorry, got a
Oral.
bit of a
Oral.
No, ORALL.
Mm.
Oral.
Oral.
Or you know,
Oral Aylesworth?
Aylesworth. Yeah, no,
I tried to come up with a nickname on the spot that make it easier to say, and I couldn't.
The oral, alright. Wait, you said
Sure.
you're part of the Aylesworth family?
Yeah.
You guys
Yeah,
make
this is-
the
this
nice,
is-
nice ale. I like
Yeah,
that.
this is what they make, yeah. This is the family I was telling you about that makes the decent, the good ale, yeah.
Do you think we could maybe, get some of that for helping you out back there?
Hey, we got a shitload right now.
Nice.
If we're not delivering it at all, might as well drink it.
Nice.
Well,
Make a ton of it back home. So
Alright, he said there was two of you. Is
Yeah,
there
yeah,
only
yeah.
two elves in the whole camp?
just me and my friend Thakar, we were delivering.
Don't we know that name?
Yes.
Yeah,
Do you?
yeah.
That'd be weird.
Is there anyone around right now that's like watching this happening?
Now it is just you guys.
Okay, I will try to subtly show him the little note that we got, and I'll speak
Okay.
in Elvish.
Did you send this to us?
Do me
Oh.
a sleight of hand check.
I'm good
God,
at that.
Ormano, bless you.
Ooh, not great. That's just
That's a lot of
straight 10.
dice.
Straight 10.
How many dice did you just roll?
It hit my other dice.
Okay, straight 10?
Yep.
I mean, there's a bit of wind going on right now, and it kind of flaps and makes an audible noise, but there doesn't seem to be anybody else around at the moment, so you're not too worried. That does look like Thakar's handwriting for the receipts that we do, but I don't remember seeing him send this out.
Mm. Is he
Matt,
doing
that
That's definitely his handwriting.
Okay.
Here, look, it's a receipt that we got from the order, and you look at it, and it looks identical.
Alright.
It's
well,
identical, guys. I guess this is his buddy.
Yeah, do you, Oral, do you mind taking us to Thakar?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. We're hold on. Yeah, we're just in the north tent, kind of the one that's closest to all the shit. Follow me.
Okay.
And he'll take you guys through kind of the thoroughfare of the camp here. Again, there's 5 large tents. One biggest one that you guys have been to, or haven't been to yet, but the larger one that can house probably quite a few people, and the one that Fitzpatrick Parlor is
Can
inside of.
I cast thaumaturgy as we're walking to make my footsteps sound a little heavier, so people kind of like know that we're walking around. Like, kind of get the idea for like some big head honcho type people.
Nice.
Oh man, I love psychology, and you know that class where I learned that big feet means that people respect you.
I mean,
I don't know where else
well,
Okay.
Oh boy.
Walk softly.
yeah, you
carry
can
a
definitely
big
do that.
Stick, am I right?
Yeah.
You guys do hear Ormano's footfalls are a lot heavier at the moment right now.
Are people looking?
Yeah, you guys pass through and you
Nice.
do see Shaslak, who is sitting outside of the large tent, kind of on one of the stools, possibly guarding it for a moment, and another one that looks like they're wearing the same garb at a table centered in the middle of camp. And they look at you.
what's the array of races here?
You guys have heard that there are Bullywog, the Elves, the Aarakocra, and these barbarians, of which one you know is Fitzpatrick.
Mm-hmm.
And he's Dragonborn. And then the cultists, who the one you've met seems human. So it's
so
pretty
they're
spread.
cultists, huh?
Maybe.
Wow.
Do
they
we
do seem pretty
see-
culty with that fucking haircut.
I do, yeah.
Do we see any of the bullywugs?
Give me a perception check.
Oh, okay. Oh, I don't have my dice out. Where am I rolling?
Get your dice.
Ormano, your footsteps sound like mine now.
Yeah, that'd be good to give us some aura of importance around here.
I mean, you're important. You're a healer. I don't think you need to show
True.
off for that.
Well, I want people to think that we're here to do something important, even though we're not really.
I mean, oh yeah. What? So we're here just to investigate.
I'm
Well, I
very
didn't know if we,
important.
I mean, I don't know if we even agreed to that. I just thought it'd be a good way to. I thought it'd be just a good way to get some information from the guy, make him think that we're here doing something.
I
What are
mean,
we whispering for?
Nothing, man.
They do that.
yeah, we like having our own conversations.
Yeah.
We're
I don't got the best
philosophers, you
ears.
see.
Just
got-
make sure you're
What's your
leading us
full-
the way.
Yeah, it's not too far, about like another minute.
I got a
Okay.
dirty 20.
A dirty 20. You look out and to the west right now. You guys, as you guys are heading north, you see there is, I guess a gazebo is what I would call like a Patagonia. What is the word? Pagoda.
Okay,
Pagoda.
yeah.
Like a four-legged latticed roof sort of structure, and they're all kind of like they look like they're sleeping and resting on top of these frog-like humanoid creatures are like curled up and sitting on top of this lattice. You can kind of hear like a,
Yeah, that's pretty good.
like a little
man.
croaking.
I like that.
but they're off about probably like 50 feet.
I'm going to look at the pagoda, and I'm going to look at my group, and I'm going to look at the pagoda again.
Zerda. The people as well, even though most of them are bastards from what I've seen.
Those lot are pretty nice.
Well, when you're on the ocean, on the shores, sometimes they like to do things. Yeah, don't go run off with them, Zoda. You might get lost.
Her ears droop down, and she
You seem,
follows Salty.
They seem a long way from home.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
are. You'll get a chance to speak with them probably later if we have any sort of group meeting at the end of the day, like we usually do.
Oh, can I?
Yeah, a meeting. All
Never
right.
mind. I'll save it.
Just to make sure nobody's run off or done anything strange, or,
Yeah.
nobody's
No.
died.
No, Zerda. So when we go, we will be investigating these. I guess we'll be investigating these bullywugs. We'll let you lead that investigation with the bullywugs.
They look like me, but without my ears.
They do.
There you go.
Y'all speak their language at all?
Or what language they speak?
I don't know. Croaks and creeks, they can speak common, but it's kind of broken.
Thanks for the help, pal.
I
Yeah.
cannot.
Well,
I mean,
they can
I guess we'll
communicate.
see.
It's just not complex.
I can try.
What? Little girl?
I can try.
Yeah, that sounds great. So
I got some
camp's just
spells that
right
can
over
help
here.
with that, but I have to rest on it.
Ooh, Spellcaster. Thakar's pretty nifty with his book.
Cool.
Yeah. You guys can trade secrets. I'm more of a hunter-gatherer sort, Get the wheat. Bring the wheat back.
Yeah,
Get more wheat. Bring more
Right.
wheat back.
that's
Pretty
a
weird.
man. That's riveting.
That's
I
a-
do want to
that's a lot
ask
of
you
weed.
though. This
And I'll pull out the map.
does this mean anything to you, or would Thakar be the guy to ask?
Probably Thakar. He's always drawing shit.
All right, I thought so.
Yeah, here we are. He
Oh.
just
A
kind
lot
of
of-
breaks open the...
A lot of shit this guy has around.
It
Yeah,
sounds
sorry, I got
like
a
it,
potty
yeah.
mouth. Moss says not do that. It's not good for customers.
All right, well, you wait out
think
here.
It's endearing.
We're gonna go talk to your boy.
Thank you. Should I wait out here? Is this a private thing?
Oh, I think
Come in, I guess. I don't know.
overall is fine. I mean, this is his tent. I would imagine you're leaving a man outside of his own tent, Omano.
You know
I think
what?
It's fine.
You make that decision, sir. Whatever you want to come in, you can. If not, stay outside. Sounds like you don't really get to make many of your own choices.
Do you want to
Oh.
wait outside?
Brutal.
It just depends. I mean, if you guys don't want any company there, Thakar's not Ellsworth, by the way. He's just kind of he's his own man.
Oh, so he doesn't make the ale.
No, he's not part of my family.
Oh, you guys are just close buddies or something?
Yeah, he's also from where I'm from, just kind of on the outskirts.
Lovers?
He's handsome, but
Oh.
I'm taken.
Oh.
Oh, that's sweet.
Hey, Thakar. Sorry if you heard that.
Hey, Thakar.
Hey, what's up, Thakar?
He thinks you're
You guys-
handsome.
You look inside and you see a robed figure, hood down, and it's like green leafy garb with a nice little sash tied around, and he's poring over a book, rather large, that's on the wooden table in front of him, and just a oil lantern sitting near him.
He is pretty handsome.
Yeah, he's got
one-
handsome features.
One out of 20 about how handsome would he be, Braxton?
I feel like I should roll for that. Let me do that.
Yeah,
Let me
that's
roll
why I
for
said
handsome.
That's
One out
why
of
he
20.
said 1 out of 20.
Roll for handsome.
handsomeness, man.
Roll a natural
Uh,
20 and we're all in love with him.
I want to know Oral's tastes.
Oh, I can roll it in this. Just for FYI for you guys at home, it's not on the screen yet. Only will be for combat, but we got a VTT that's going on. Roll for handsome, going out. Okay, that's like does he get a bonus? What's his
I don't know.
charisma?
What's his
I
charisma?
don't know. What's his charisma, man?
21 total.
Oh, that's pretty handsome then.
So yeah, he's
We're
striking.
all flustered talking to him
Oh,
like,
fuck.
sir,
Oh,
mister.
he's hot. He's
I'll
hot.
push
Um,
myself to the front.
Hey, Thakar.
What color is his sash?
His sash?
Mm-hmm.
Probably kind of like a pale green.
Okay.
No, he's not a
What?
black belt, thank God.
Hey,
Zerda
what's
has
up,
a sash, but
Thakar?
hers is all ripped up.
Armando's been trying to say hi.
What's going on, man?
3 minutes.
Yeah.
He's really absorbing this book. He does a little wave. Hello, it's nice to meet you.
Fuck, he even talks hot.
Oh God, salty. His voice is silky smooth.
I know. I think we need to leave. I think
Oh
we need
God,
to leave
what
this
do we do?
Romano.
I
I'm
can't.
sorry, sir. Do you know us?
Oral, you can head out if you feel that's. I've got some business to attend to with.
Oh
you.
my
Sorry,
God, just
Oral.
he shut him down like nothing.
That's
It's
fine.
just
I'll
so
go.
easy for him to turn him away.
I'll watch the beer.
Oh,
And he turns around and goes out. Please come on in.
All right. Well, first things first. Before we do anything, I just want to say, you shot an arrow into my friend here.
into his heart.
Oh no, it's nothing. Don't worry about it. It's
Well,
just,
I just wanted to let you know that your arrow
No.
kind of went a little awry.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not the best shot. The second one I did try to shoot into the ship.
That one was better. Yeah.
Okay, good. You harmed?
oh
Yeah,
no,
he's-
I'm fine.
he's good now.
I'm good.
All right. Well, that was about the only way I could get my message across. You did get it, right?
Yeah. I'll pull it out.
Both of
Good.
them.
Good. Were you able to read it?
Yeah. I've spent some time with elves in my day.
Okay. Yes, so everyone here has their suspicions as to what is going on. I assume you've heard about the bodies?
A little bit. Yeah.
Yes. Might seem of something of minor importance, but for some reason the religious group that's here is wanting to keep an eye on them. And thus they have decreed that we aren't allowed to head out, move, or do anything until we find them.
Yeah.
So my suspicions at the moment lie with them rather than anybody else.
Sounds about right.
I've done a bit of expeditioning. I can kind of sense below the earth that there's not what you would expect cave system, but some sort of structured dig site, rather, maybe a crypt below, and that's what I could map out of
That's
it.
what this is. Gotcha.
I don't know what's down there, but there seems to be a great magical source. I'm sure these religious group is maybe interested in it. I'm not
Well,
sure.
How come it couldn't have just been like animals or something that took the bodies?
They were kept tied up. There's another one of those lattice structures next to where the bullywogs are.
Well,
It was below that.
In my expertise, which is very limited, but in my minor expertise, it makes me think that the bodies might have nothing to do with it, right? It could just be a way to keep everybody here while these cultist people are doing whatever they want down below. Maybe they need all these people here for something. Maybe they're like a sacrifice.
Give me a persuasion check real quick, Ormano. Real quick.
Ooh, baby.
What'd you get?
22.
22. So, I've done some snooping around their campsite when they weren't there. I've seen some iconography of whatever they say this Galkara is, but in her things, I've seen a token of Shar. Are you aware of who that is?
I imagine I probably am.
Yeah, you guys can give me a religion check real quick. See if you've heard the name.
I'm quite religious. That's it.
Well, that is
An 8? Ormano?
5.
5?
8.
Who is anybody proficient
Yes.
in religion?
I am proficient.
I got a 15.
A 15?
Yes.
I thought you got an 8. Okay, good. That's better. So yeah, Shar for you, Ormano, you would know her as kind of a representation, a personification in god form of darkness and loss. Somebody you might have studied a bit, especially after the dawning happened, just due to, all the deaths of people around the entire world. You being from a religion of kind of the opposite of that, you'd be aware of her for sure. Typically, people that follow her are more sinister,
Yeah,
do
imagine she's
dastardly
not
deeds.
widely followed.
Of sort of the evil gods that you're aware of, she is one of the biggest.
I would
Her
imagine
following
like
is-
in public, someone's like, "Hey, I worship Shar."
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Zerda, you would know this on your land, just simply as the Dark Star.
Mm-hmm.
That's some dark shit.
Yeah, we called her the Dark Star.
Sure.
Because
It's kind of a portmanteau. It's really creative.
Yeah.
Her iconography is a star, and her name is Shar.
Mm-hmm.
Is she the brains of the group?
Sometimes.
That's a weird consensus. Okay. Well, it's not a good sign whenever we find a follower of Shar around here, so I'm inclined to believe that these are
I'm
not
not.
a... Sorry, what?
Have you
I'm
actually
not.
have you actually seen this woman?
No, I haven't. I've seen the others. She's kept to herself in the tent.
Do we know she's actually alive? That she's actually
Does
a
she
person?
exist? Yeah.
That I don't know. That's a
What if
good
this
point.
woman is Shar?
Dude,
I mean, not actually, but I mean that's who they're worshiping.
from their
Zerda-
point of view.
Lost
Yes.
track of the conversation, and she thinks that they're talking about her, so she's just like, "What? You know me? What?
Zerda, the evil god of darkness and death.
I'm BBEG.
Though I don't want to say that everybody in their group follows them. It doesn't seem the, I guess, pawns, you could say. They do just follow this Galkara, but Galkara herself, where her belongings would be, which I'm inclined to believe she is a person, has the iconography of Shar.
Good.
Well, something sounds not good.
Yeah.
There's-
So, go ahead. Go ahead.
Well, there's also the matter of the point of view of the Aarakocra. Why they're here, they never meddle in affairs of the land. The elves are only here for, well, I say the elves.
Yeah, you're
overall.
one of 'em.
Well, he's a friend more so. I've accompanied him on his way down here as I'm heeding the Queen's call to
Oh,
begin
yeah, us too.
studying things. Good, we can use people in there.
So you would just accompanying him. He's gonna go back to wherever he's from. He was just delivering beer. You're gonna come here and investigate.
Yes.
It's strange why the Aarakocra would just automatically suspect the elves of doing all this. Or
They
just
have
wanting
some
it to go
evidence
back
for
to-
it, I would say. They've received some sort of vision from Galkara.
But why do they care? Do they know this Golkara? Do they worship her?
Well, in particular for Aarakocra, they worship deities of the wind, more so. And when that gets disrupted, they tend to think it's encroaching on their territory. And as you've noticed, a lot of the winds are created down here due to confluxes within the ley lines, as well as heat and cold interacting with each other on the surface. Long story short, since that's being affected, they tend to think that their world is also under attack. So they're trying to solve it, figure out how they can return things to normal.
I just don't know why they're listening to this Golkara person.
Yeah, that still makes me think that these cultists people have something to do with it. If you say these ley lines work with the wind, then I would imagine if they're messing with the ley lines, then it could be involved with, what's going on down below that you said.
Have you heard much of what's inside of the Event Horizon in particular?
Just something scary.
Yes, in particular. You can see the creature that's there with a keen eye. That is scary, but inside of it is some sort of micro society / ecosystem that is breeding in on itself. More corrupt beings meet with other ones, and they create even more farcical beasts that prey on everything inside. And then you've got Acheron itself, which is almost a utopia, somehow protected from the outside. Almost two sorts of barriers.
Yeah, so have you actually been in the event,
yes, I have. This will be my second trip.
Now, how far are we right now? Like, say we went to the edge. How far would we be from Acheron then?
With the changing landscape, it can be inconsistent. If I'm with you, I can probably guide you maybe in a day or two of travel.
Good,
That's not too
good.
bad.
That's a day or two of travel fighting off whatever the fuck's coming
Is that on
after
foot?
us.
We do have a big ship. You probably saw it.
I could make things quicker, actually. There are land vessels that we can take, but probably not as fast as a ship that you have. That would help. If we go at a careful pace, yes.
Can you work a big gun?
I shot you all from several hundred feet away with an arrow.
This is true.
I don't think that's the same thing as a big gun, but
Arrows
it
are
could work.
very different from the poles that we shoot.
I can make an attempt.
All right. Well, hold on. Do you mind? I want to have an aside with my compatriots here.
Please.
Walk
ahead.
outside with them real quick. All right. So, do we care?
Hello, Braxton here, coming to talk to you guys with the new mid-roll that I've written. Hopefully it's very exciting. By the way, I'm the DM. Let's go straight into it. If you'd like to join in on the community that we've got, find us at Dungeon Crawl Pod on Twitter and Instagram, and on our Discord server at the link below, where we host tabletop RPG games and discussions on many things of the internet, such as the latest episodes of our other podcast, The Dungeon Crawl. The last two topics we covered were Pathfinder 2e, new player and beginner box impressions. Ryan and I just went through a little bit of the beginner box, and our previous episode was most underrated tabletop RPG. The Dungeon Crawl Anniversary Q&A was our second year and 100th episode. Quite a banger. Go check it out. You can find both our shows on YouTube by searching the Dungeon Crawl Podcast or on your favorite podcasting platform. We also run TD Chronicles, the show you're listening to, live every other Tuesday at 7 p.m. CST on twitch.tv/Dungeon Crawl Network. Lastly, if you're looking to support us directly, you can do so by becoming our patron over at patreon.com/Dungeon Crawl Network, or just follow the link in the description. We have a few goals to help us create even more rewards, but currently we provide Patreon-exclusive content like live VODs and post-session discussions for TD Chronicles, and special credits and shoutouts for certain tiers on both our episodes. Speaking of which, a big thanks to all our patrons, and to our first Dungeon Crawler tier patron, Squid, who has been with us for quite a long time, so feel free to come and join him up there, otherwise he will be king of the hill. Insert Halo 3 announcer, I guess. I don't know. But no matter in what way you support us, liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing truly does help tremendously. And so does rating us 5 stars on Apple Podcasts. Just saying. Let's let you guys get back into the show. Hope you enjoy the rest of the session. Braxton signing out.
Me personally, I just want to.
Well, we could use his help getting through.
We could.
I
Let me
imagine he
level
wants
with
to
you.
find out what's going on here.
Let me level with you, Salty. I'm gonna climb up Salty so I'm eye to eye with him.
All right,
Okay.
you're level now, yes.
Now that
Hello.
we're level, I didn't understand a fucking thing that he said, but I understand that basically that place is like a big egg, right? So like if you get through the shell, you have to get through all of the white to get to the yolk.
How are
And
you?
it's
now
gonna
I'm
be
lost.
it's gonna be so messy because it gets everywhere and it's slimy. So the more people that can help us, the better.
No, I get that.
Yeah.
No, that's actually a good representation of. No, you see, Ormano, the thing that we see right there, the barrier. That's the shell, right?
Okay.
Everything between the shell and the yolk is the white. Is the protein, the white stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then the utopia, what brings life and everything, where the queen is the yolk, the good stuff.
You see, Ormano, let me level with you. I'm gonna get down off of Salty and I'm gonna crawl up Ormano.
I mean, I already got Tintin
Listen.
a little heavy. Okay,
Listen,
that's
so-
fine.
Oh, yeah, Tintin is with us.
She's there.
The yolk is yellow, and yellow represents the sun, and the sun is good, yes?
Yeah.
Not right now, but yeah.
Bad thing to say.
So Archon is the good place to go, so that's the yellow in the
Well, see-
egg.
But I'm gonna counter with I would just cook it, right? And then we can eat it and move on. But I don't know if we can do that with this. With this analogy, I guess the cooking would be using the ship to get through fast. I don't know.
Now, where does the Tabasco salt and pepper come in? All right,
Good question. Well, the Tabasco, well, that's us.
To you,
That's us
No,
fighting
yeah,
through.
we're the spice. We're the
Yeah.
spice.
Ormano,
I'm the salt.
sweetheart, do you know about the birds and bees?
Yeah. Yeah.
So this is the egg. I point at the wall. And we have to get inside the egg to fertilize our future.
Oh,
How do you know about that?
by the gods.
I raised chickens. What are you talking about? I
Tin-
lived on a fucking chicken.
Tintin, what are your thoughts on this? Not on the analogy, but on like what we should do.
No, what are your thoughts on the analogy first?
Well, it was a very good one. I liked it. It
yeah.
makes
Thank
sense.
I love
Um,
chickens.
I don't know. You're kind of right. Like maybe this is just adding more danger to. I was gonna say Pan. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna continue with the analogy, but just
Oh.
it's more on our plate. Darn it. There's more on our plate. I'm sorry. But there is the matter of like, how do we even get through? Like,
That's what
We
these
wait
people are for.
We wait for an opening, right?
Yeah, these people
Yeah.
will
So-
help us through.
We haven't tried Bardish's idea yet
So-
either.
Yeah. Well, that's
Yeah,
that's
a lot
I
of
far
know
that's
as
it's
I
not-
know.
I'm losing more and more confidence in
Yeah.
him.
He's a fine guy, right? But his abilities, on the fence about.
And we got Jackal, right? But he's kind of with
Mhm.
these people in a way.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And
Yeah,
we
he
do have
says he's
Fitzpatrick.
employed under the same person. He didn't mention anything about Galkara.
Mm-mm.
So
So I don't know.
here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking if we want this guy's help, right? He says he's been in there.
He definitely would
For
be
what
helpful.
we know, Major hasn't been in there. She's just been to it.
She's been
Right.
to it. Yeah.
So he can help us, but here's the thing. I think he's going to ask for us to help with this problem.
Sure.
Well, I don't really care. Like what?
Well, we have to wait to get in anyway, and we're just
yeah.
gonna be bored, so we can tell him, like,
And Shar is bad news.
we'll
Shar
just
is-
say, hey, we'll help for a bit, but, like, once that opens, we gotta bounce, figuratively.
My question is, why are the bullywugs here as well?
I don't know.
We didn't
Well-
ask him that,
Weird.
so we
Why
can't
are you-
probably ask him that.
Why
I
are
probably
you
can't
here?
speak to them, but
They're
I'm
here
he-
because they're here. Like,
I have my own reasons for being here.
yeah, and they have their own reasons. So, I mean, you could ask them.
I can't speak bullywug, but
Have you tried?
I could talk
Salty
to him
gets a
tomorrow.
1,000-yard
But
stare.
at that point, it's, it's a moot
All right.
point.
So, do we want to help here, or at least try to help here? What's going
We
on?
could investigate
think-
the underground stuff.
I really don't want to be investigating for Shalastar, fucking head.
Star.
hair
No,
guy.
yeah, no, screw that guy.
Him.
I don't. He gives me bad vibes.
Why
Especially
don't
if he's
we
in league
just
with Char Lady.
we can
Yes.
just do whatever we want, and if it seems to help somebody out, then great. But if it doesn't, oh well. Like, they're not hiring us for
Well,
anything.
Like I said in the tent, my worry is that these people are keeping everyone here for some sort of sacrifice ritual thing for their Char Lady, which is not unheard of.
They might be
Um,
doing something with the bodies to keep people here.
Right.
Yeah,
if there's
makes
doing some
sense.
ritual stuff underneath the ground, there's definitely
Are
a
they
possibility
eating
for bad
people?
stuff.
Do you
don't-
think-
Could be.
Why would they eat people when there's a big egg right there?
There's also a lot of beer, so
Yeah.
Yeah, speaking of the beer, sorry, I've been eavesdropping a little bit
come
on the
on,
outside of
man.
the tent. Well, look, I mean, unlike you guys here, I got beer to deliver. I just want to get through. I'll put you on the down low. There's some sort of weird ass humming going below. I'm kind of connected with the earth. My people are of the farm. When the earth's upset, the ground is upset.
Mm-hmm.
I know.
You
makes
can
sense.
tell.
It's weird down there.
Yeah.
Like I
makes
said,
sense.
weird noises, rituals. I think we can at least check it out, see what we can do.
So, I mean, look, you don't even have to do what the hell they're wanting, but like, if you go down there, I don't know, maybe there's something.
Let me ask you this: would you go down there?
Hell no.
All right.
Well, look, he
Well-
doesn't look like me. I mean, he's not.
This is
Well,
fair.
Now that you mentioned
If
it,
you looked like
again,
him, would you?
probably he's pretty fit.
All right.
So there you go.
I did have a compatriot from the Aylesworth family that I entirely forgot about on the way here. Got lost like right before this camp. I hadn't seen him in a little bit.
You forgot about your own family?
It's
Yeah,
kind of
what's-
sad, man.
If you forgot about your family, what's his name?
He's a bit of a secretive fella.
You don't know
But
his.
he's in your family.
He's in your that's fair. I don't know everyone
Look, he
in
did
my
tell
family
me not to
either.
mention it. If he
No.
talked, I mean, if we find him somehow,
Okay.
and again, this isn't me throwing something at you guys. Just like the only reason I'm interested in down there is because we did drop a bit of beer into a hole.
Oh,
Now, don't tell anybody because on the receipt it says we got like 18 kegs.
I see.
And we're supposed to deliver 18 kegs, but I dropped like 6 of them down in a hole, like 20 yards over yonder. And
Well,
the
I wanna be
hole's a little
honest.
suspicious.
I'll be honest with you, pal. Let me level with you for a second. You know,
You gotta. Yeah, okay, let me stand up. Yeah, I'll do it.
let me level with you
Did he
for a
just
second.
walk over and sit on the ground?
No, he's
He's
been,
like, "Hey,
he's been
what's up?"
sitting on the ground at
Oh.
the side of it. He's literally heard everything you guys have been saying.
Oh,
If we're
okay.
gonna find your first of all your beer, but also your
You don't have to do that for me. I'm just saying I did it.
but also
It's been
your
weighing on me.
your brother, cousin, whatever, the person in your family. I understand you're
lost.
trying to protect their privacy. But if I see a random elf, I'm not going to know that you guys are, just a name would be great. You don't need to give me their whole life story.
Does he? Oh, hold on, Omano. Does he sound like you?
Yeah.
All right. Well, there you go. That
Mhm,
narrows it down quite a bit, doesn't it?
I guess.
We do have a unique way of conversating.
I'm going to climb down Ormano because I never did.
Mm.
And I'm going to walk up to Aylesworth and hold out my hand.
Yes.
You have ale.
She's wanting
yeah,
a
you
payment.
want some?
I mean, you said you would give us some.
This is true.
Yeah, shit. It's just around the back. Come on.
Wait, but you just said you didn't even have enough to deliver to your location. You have enough
Well,
to
you
give to
got
us?
fucking 18 kegs minus however many I said. I'm good at math sometimes. That's like a whole 15 or some shit.
I'm
Still
gonna-
got ale.
All right. So okay. We're gonna find his ale. Maybe bring it back. Well, maybe skin some off the top for us.
Uh-huh.
Maybe look for his brother. Try and stop this cult shit because I know Major's fine. I don't want her to be any more depressed or pissed off than she is
Well,
because
they're
of the
messing with the
bodies.
dead bodies. That's definitely something I don't
we
like.
need to get
yeah.
that. We need to get that figured out. Real quick, Zerda, how's Mama doing? How's I forget her name. Big Rat.
Oh, give me just a
Mommy.
second. I'm going to strike a pose and put my fingers to my temples, and I'm going to move my ears like I'm tuning dish. my queen. What is the news?
Yes, my subject.
My subject?
Everything is fairly. Well, I thought we were doing some sort of role play.
Oh.
No, that was me being like, I love that she was confused.
Everything is fairly normal. The slimy one did leave. It seems like he's returning back to you all. Wasn't in a hurry of any sort. And the rest of the crew are staying on the ship.
Wonderful.
Hey, tell her that we
Anything
we might be going underground here in a bit.
Ah, my queen. We might
Yes.
be going underground in a while. Somebody dropped stuff in there, and also a family member, but also a cult. There's a lot of stuff fell down a hole, I guess. So we're gonna go fish it all out.
If you find any trinkets, bring them back.
Oh, of course. Who do you take me for?
Exactly.
Oh, tell her to watch 10-10 for us.
Oh, my queen.
Yes, my subject.
Will you watch my bestest friend in the whole world, Tintin, for me?
If she comes over here, yes.
Yes. Also, please keep your eyes to the skies, all of them, for bird friends or
Will
bird
do.
foes. A lot of birds.
Okay.
Okay. Tintin, you can go to.
10-10, be safe, okay?
I
We
forgot
don't want you to
what-
come down there with us.
Yeah, this all doesn't sound too
Yeah.
safe for somebody like myself.
Yeah, just wait at the dragon scale.
Okay.
Salty, what did you name my big rat last time?
I don't remember.
Hmm.
It's a big rat. I
Hey,
don't.
Bryce,
I don't
this
remember.
is
I mean-
scary.
It was like 20 minutes ago, so.
I only have enough memory in my head for a couple of names. I can't even remember the guy with the funky haircut.
All I remember
So-
was Salty screaming his head off.
Yeah, no, yeah. Hey, watch it, hermano. All right,
Sorry.
we've been talking to you, Oral. We've there's a 10-minute, 15-minute aside. I think we made our decision.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we'll
walk-
come back.
Oh,
walk
yeah,
back
we
in the
were
tent.
still talking to a guy.
Wait, hold on. And he like
What?
tosses
Yes.
you something.
Oh my god, I catch
Oh,
it.
my head! What?
It bounces
Hits
off
you
of
and
Salty's head, and I
falls on the
scramble
ground.
after it.
It sloshes around.
I put it in
Zara,
my
you
bag.
pick it up. Yeah, yep, you pick it up. It seemed like a smaller, like if you saw a big keg and somebody shrunk it down, it looks like a smaller keg.
Oh, I love it. Oh my god,
Thanks,
I could tie
man.
And it's got Aylesworth
I
printed
could
in like
tie
really
it to
fancy gold
Mother
letters
Rat
around it.
under her little chin.
I pick it
Aw.
up and I look at the guy.
I
Hey,
grabbed it. It's in
how
my
much
bag.
is an ale's worth?
You go to pick it up, but
Nice.
Zara picked it up also, but you
I-
still ask that.
Yeah.
Well, now it's less impactful. So-
you know our slogan.
Yes, I know your slogan. I'm a fan. It's fine.
Good shit.
Ormano is just fine. It's fine, right?
Okay.
It's the best beer. I like liquor.
I'm gonna re-enter the tent.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna walk straight to the guy, and I'm just going to very lightly put my hand out and touch the sash.
Yes,
I just really like your sash. It's very pretty.
I can probably get you one. Make it.
I would like that very much. I have
All right.
ripped mine up.
Yeah, maybe you can get that for us as a reward for what we're about to
Maybe.
do for you.
Yeah.
Oh, have
Once
you
a
thought about
lifetime
it?
offer. Yeah, we'll help you out. I mean, we'll help you out by helping everyone else out because we don't want the cultist stuff. There's other things going on down there.
Yeah, humming. Yeah, bad stuff.
So where's the entrance to this place?
Yeah, we'll start there because I already trust you that these guys are bad people. We might as well investigate this area. And if they're down there, they're even worse people.
But in return, I look at the group. We want you to guide us to Acheron.
And a sash.
That'd be great.
On all.
And keep us away from Dr. Slide, please.
Dr. Slide.
Guy seems freaky.
He's a colorful sort. Deal on all three accounts. Yes, I'll
Nice.
take you there. I will get a sash and keep you away from Dr. Slide.
Ooh, can I add one more thing to that?
Hmm.
There's an extra cask of this ale.
Oh, sure. He
That
already
was
dropped
probably
one
nice.
down a big old hole. Speaking of entrance,
Yeah.
I know of two, that hole in particular. So if you're looking to swim some kegs of beer that are probably busted at the bottom of a cave, that's one.
It's a
The
cave
other-
now.
Yes. The other, I'm not too sure. There is an odd rock formation somewhat near the creepy thing on the other side of the event horizon. It's not too
Oh.
far.
The other side?
Not the other side. The creepy thing on the other side is near this, but towards
Oh.
our side is this rock formation. Might be another entrance
I
there. So I
think-
suppose you have some choices.
Yeah, I think because this hole's right near the camp. So I
Yeah, we
think
could
we
do
want to
that.
be inconspicuous
Oh.
and go to the far away one. So the
That's true, we don't wanna raise
cultists don't
suspicion,
see
yeah.
us. Yeah. Yeah, how you're not coming with us, right? You're just how good are you in a fight?
And he begins flipping through his book.
You look pretty fit.
No,
look pretty
he. I
hot.
mean, he doesn't look
You look real good.
out of shape. But I am fairly confident in my casting abilities to be able to take care of you. I do have limited resources, but if you wish me to come along, I could.
Listen,
No, that's not what I was asking.
Thacker, I'm going to level with you. I'm going to crawl up onto the table.
Yes.
We want nothing more than for you to come with us on this expedition.
No,
No,
no, no. She doesn't speak for all of us.
What,
I'm
Salty?
confused.
I thought you had a
Do you
crush on
want-
him.
No, I don't have a. No, I don't have a crush on him.
He says, blushing and looking at Romano. I don't have a crush on him. What are you talking about?
Fuck. We have a crew on the ship. While we're gone, I'm gonna ask them, or tell them if necessary, to guard this place from the wily Aarakocra. Make sure they keep an eye on the cultists. Make sure while we're down there, nothing's going on up here. And if you want to join them, you can. Or if you want someone from the ship to join you, you have that permission.
So I'd say if what you tell us is true, we're probably gonna ruffle some not Aarakocra feathers. Thanks. The cultists will probably get upset with us for going down there if this is their domain.
Right. I'll do what I can here then.
Oh, if hair guy asks where we are, because he did want us to investigate, tell him if he comes ask you, I don't know why he would, but if he asks, tell him we fucked up somewhere. We're investigating.
We drank too much
still.
ale.
No.
You'll probably
we
be inclined
fucked
to
up
believe
somewhere.
that. We'll align you with Oral, though, in their eyes. Is that okay?
Wait, against-
seems like a moron in their eyes, I would imagine. So
True enough.
Yeah, I
Might
don't think
make you
they
seem
would see
inconspicuous.
Oral as a threat.
Okay. We can do that.
I mean, I don't care what these Aarakocra think. They've been up there for fucking 20 years and they're just now coming down. Like, I don't give a fuck what they think.
True.
I have a question. The aircocks are birds, right?
excuse me.
Bless you.
Some of their ancestries shared of avian nature, to which they evolved into sapient creatures like many humanoids around here. Yes.
And birds lay eggs.
Yes, they are not mammalian.
Did they cause the dawning?
Braxton, you legally have to tell us if they laid this massive egg.
Did they make this egg?
And I point towards the
It
the
comes
event
full
horizon.
circle.
I don't think so. I don't think they
I don't
did.
know. Not many know the answer to this. But that is intriguing. They do have a great vantage point. Not many spellcasters up there. Something worth investigating. She is the brains of the group, I agree.
I don't know. I'd
I mean,
be very
come
surprised
on.
if the Aarakocra had anything to do with this.
So, do we want to go now? Do we want to rest for the night? Yeah, I'm
think-
fine to go now.
I
There
think
will
I'm
be some
ready.
sort of a meeting tonight if you feel like being absent from that.
Right.
Oh
It's,
yeah.
Right.
it's not like you've been required. You literally just got here, but
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if there's a big okay, so do we?
It's
want
just something we
what-
do every
no,
night.
that's a perfect distraction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
like,
Everyone's gonna be at the meeting. We'll be fucked off. Then they won't be looking for us.
you could say maybe you're just on your ship. Why wouldn't you be?
Hey,
Yeah.
quick question: do we have sending stones or anything like that? I don't remember.
I
don't think you do.
believe so. Hold on.
I'm looking at my inventory just real quick.
Yeah, I haven't given you guys anything.
We
okay, yeah.
don't. I do have a metal spider arm.
I did get the resources to cast one, cast sending. I just don't have
Oh,
it
nice.
prepared.
Oh, so if there's a way you could give us cliff notes about what happens at the meeting, because usually what happens, they just talk about what happened during the day, what usually goes on in these meetings.
These meetings, they check and do some sort of a what's the roll call to see if anybody's been killed or is left.
Oh, well.
Usually discussions on, why the Aarakocra think it's the elves, I think it's us. why the bullywogs are even here. Fitzpatrick Parlow usually just stands around, does his thing, and the cultists, they just speak on their own. I'm fairly certain that's what they are.
All right.
So I'm not good with the numbers. I don't understand them. But if everybody here were like a part of a pie, how much of the pie would be the cultists?
In terms of how many people there are?
Yes.
Of what I've seen, the Aarakocra likely number the greatest, but if you count Golkara, it would be the cultists. Otherwise, they're even. To 4.
Oh, only
So-
4. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's not too many.
In total,
Okay.
that's what these meetings are useful for. There's 3 bullywogs. 2, including me, of the elves. 4 Aarakocra. Fitzpatrick and his cohort. 2, and then you all.
Wait, who's his cohort?
I haven't met them yet, but they are there. I've seen them in their armor.
So are there more people who are not cultists than there are cultists?
Oh, so we
Correct.
basically, with our group, we basically doubled the population.
Yes.
All right, well, that's good.
Okay.
That means we have the numbers.
Mm.
And most of our people are pretty good fighters as well. So I think we won't have to worry about that. I was imagining in these big tents that there was more people hiding in them, but hey, that's good for us then.
Yeah.
If they ask, just say we have food poisoning or we're on the ship.
Or just we're on this ship.
They got
We're on the
tired,
ship.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
I
that's your
don't think-
territory.
I don't
Wouldn't be
think
odd to say
Ormano-
you're there.
I don't think Ormano would poison our food.
They don't know we ate Omano's food.
Who knows, right?
I assume you're Omano, yes?
yeah.
Oh, yes, I'm salty, by the way.
Oh, I'm sorry, oregano.
Is that your name?
That's Zerda. Zerda.
I'm
Zerda.
I'm Zerda.
Understood.
Yes,
And the
Okay.
Tintin was with
Oh.
us earlier.
Yes, I'm going to pull out my pet rat. This is Fish.
I'm confused. Is it your
This-
pet rat?
This is Fish. Yes.
Yeah, she is her pet rat.
Understood.
He's very smart.
Would you like to meet his mother?
I don't know if we got time for that.
Yeah,
Yes. I have
Maybe
a
later.
bit of
Okay.
studying to
If
do.
if you go to our ship later, ask for the Rat Queen.
I've met a rat queen. It's not that rat queen, is it?
I mean, she was born today,
Well.
so
Interesting. Tale for
What's up?
another
What-
time, I suppose.
Yeah. How long until this meeting happens?
We usually do it at sundown, which is probably in about 2 to 3 hours, I would imagine.
Okay.
I think we're just gonna go the secret way then, yeah?
Yeah,
Mhm.
let's do that.
Just
Mhm.
northeast until walk straight towards the large rock formation you see in the event horizon.
Mhm.
Sounds
Don't
good.
get within, what is it, 50 feet of
Yeah.
the rock formation. Stay far away from it.
Don't tell me twice.
All right, stay far away from the rock formation, and the secret entrance should be.
The entrance should be fine. You'll see it.
All right,
It's
all right.
more rocks as well, but it's apparent which is which.
Gotcha.
One's
All
on
right.
one side.
Yeah, I think we'll get rested and get to going then.
Okay.
Nice to meet
Um,
you, Thakar.
Nice to meet you too as well, Ormano. Sorry to say I don't have any things to prepare you on down there.
No, we're fine.
Nah, it's fine.
we already ransacked Fitzpatrick for some good
Yeah,
stuff.
we're rough
He did
and
have
tumble
some
people.
wares I bought from him as well. Don't know where he stores it all.
Nah,
Anyways, good luck.
you're asking me.
I wish for your safe return.
All right.
Yeah, me too.
Okay.
All right.
You guys head out?
Hey, do we want to talk to Fitzpatrick about this? Do we want him to come with us, or probably not?
Maybe the less who knows, the better, just in
Yeah.
case.
Yeah. All right. I'm down for a quick look at my watch. That's not there. Couple hour rest.
are we
Yeah.
sure that we don't want Tintin to come with us?
I don't want to risk her getting in danger.
But we're going to leave her with a bunch of strangers.
No, we're leaving
No,
her
no, no.
with
Leaving the ship.
Major, and yeah, we're leaving her with everyone.
I mean, I just don't really trust Major right now.
We did that. We
Oh.
left her for 3 days. She was all right.
What about Bartish?
No, Bardish is perfect in every way. However,
see.
isn't he still sick?
No, he's not
he's gotten
sick.
better.
He's-
Yeah.
yeah.
He's been okay.
Okay.
He's a little bit injured, but Who else we got on the ship? Major, Bardish,
Your rat mom.
a rat mom,
Rat mommy. Oh, Rami.
Rami. Yes.
Rami.
Uh,
Yeah.
Who else was
Oh,
on the
that's what
ship?
it
That's
was.
it, right?
You just sent Tenden back.
Yeah. So
Mhm.
Tintin. Our crew is Tintin, Major, Bardish, Jackal, kind of.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Jackal just left. Oh, also, boys, Jackal is not on the ship anymore. Apparently, he's coming to us, is what Rami said, but I don't
She
know.
probably meant he was walking towards the tent.
Mhm.
Yeah. Do we just want to take a short rest real quick and then head on over, or do we need a
Sure, I mean,
take
we
a
can
long
start.
rest for you all?
Mhm.
No, I'm all right.
I need to take an hour to really think about my armor.
But
Okay.
Sure.
I did forget about that.
Yes.
Yeah. We'll go to the ship. Take a
Oh.
short rest.
Okay.
Yeah, let everyone know
Um,
what we're doing.
Yeah. We'll give them a recap what's going on. I think we'll tell them the whole story. Yeah. So we don't have to reenact all that.
Mhm.
On the way there,
Okay.
Mhm.
you do cross paths with Jackal. And he stops like a weird distance away from you guys and waves. And if you start walking towards him, he just stays there. Do you go towards him?
If he's the way to the ship, I guess
Yep.
so, yeah.
Yeah, he's pretty much between you guys.
Hey,
Cool.
Jackal.
Hey, what's up, man?
Just had a question for you all. Don't know if I mentioned part of my whole idea on this barrier. If you had to choose between keeping it up and making it go away, what would you do?
Talking about the event horizon.
Yes.
We don't
Well-
know much about what's inside, but it usually keeps bad things inside, correct?
We can make it safe
Yeah.
and let it open. That'd probably be the ideal way.
Yeah, if we can make it safe on the inside, let it open, yeah, but if it's keeping... But it is cutting off the whole capital as well,
Mm-hmm.
Acheron.
It's making
If
it
there
difficult for
was a
people to
way-
get back.
If there was a way to make like a fistula that goes from here to the capital without poking the white of the egg.
Yeah, no,
Like a tunnel.
I get what you're saying. Yeah, a tunnel. Just make a tunnel from the outside to the
Yeah.
capital. Keep
does
everything
the-
else out.
Event horizon go underground. Couldn't we just dig underneath it?
I mean, eggs do have
Is it
sides all
domed?
around.
Or is it domed or is it spherical?
We're probably giving you more than you bargained for, hey,
Yeah.
Jackal.
No, this is good to think about. It definitely does not go underground.
Because if it doesn't go underground, then we can just the
Hire a
capital,
bunch of
I would
miners.
imagine, just hire a
Yeah.
bunch of miners. Not children, but miners.
If there was a way to get to the capital without getting to the in-between part, then it would be easier for everybody to group up and get stronger so that people could go into the white of the egg and get rid of it faster and more efficiently.
What ultimately the goal, if I was doing it, would get a way to get people in and out with actually having to go through it. So tunnel, magic, teleportation, whatever. Get train people from the outside and the inside, and then just slowly start like killing, like fighting their way out, like just section by section or
I
whatever.
feel like we're doing the
And then you
queen's
can
work for
finally-
her.
I know. Then you could finally get rid of it because you can open it without fear of anything coming out.
You know, Salty, this actually might be why the queen asked strong individuals to come.
I mean, I have an intelligence of 8. I don't think that's hard of an
Numerical value.
idea.
Do you think there's a way to move the wall? So like if we were going in, we could move the wall with us so we could clear a path?
Well, that's
he-
a lot of stuff to clear.
He like genuinely thinks for a moment, and it looks like he's visually picturing something because you see his hand like move up and like move things around. It might be something we can do. I'm not sure. Can any of you fly?
No.
No.
Oh, so you don't know then. Yes, the Aarakocra are a bit interesting.
If I befriend an aircock, he can probably fly me
I'm sorry.
around.
Again, it's Aarakocra?
That's
Mind
what
if
I said.
possibly make you all a bit annoyed here for a moment?
Yeah. I mean,
Good luck.
It depends on your views on this.
There's not a
Anybody
lot
afraid-
going on in my head.
Any of you afraid of heights?
No.
He lays a hand on your shoulder and incants some sort of spell. And he speaks in a language that I don't believe any of you understand. And you
What's the
feel...
language?
What language do you speak?
Abyssal, Celestial, Common, and Elvish.
You do not.
Damn.
Is it Goblin?
It is not Goblin.
Oh my gosh, she's so sweet.
Yeah.
there's a cat climbing on Bryson
She's
right now,
being
audio listeners.
so cute.
Zare, do you feel like you could fly? And Jackal points.
Bummy has graced me.
I shoot straight up.
Oh no, what have you done?
Oh, well.
Maybe not
We'll
the,
never get to
the
see
best
her again.
person to do that to, but if she keeps going up, she'll see what I mean.
Ooh, I just keep going. I'm looking for Bommy. He's
Give me a
graced
perception check.
Okay.
And which way are you facing?
Probably towards the egg because I don't
Okay.
trust it. Something's going to hatch and come at me. Ah, fuck. Hold on. You said perception?
Hmm?
Okay, hold on. Let me see if I...
The suspense.
No, I do not have it. I got a 6.
Yeah, you see the egg, and nothing seems out of the ordinary. I mean, it's a barrier.
Okay, I just start flying in circles.
Okay, how long do you stay up there?
Probably until they shout to me to come down.
Do you all shout to her to come down?
No.
I stay up there.
I mean, if you stay up there for a good amount of time and you're just watching the egg, somebody cracked the top of the shell off. Is what Zerda
I
understands.
stop flying. I stop moving. I'm not flying in circles anymore.
Hmm?
So I can, like, see into it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna look down at them all, and I'm gonna just be like, what the fuck? What the fuck?
Seems like she noticed.
I'm getting pretty old, Zared. I can't hear you.
I'm gonna fly down to Ormano. I said, what the fuck?
Okay, yeah. Heard that time. Heard that time.
How strong am I?
me
Probably
see.
pretty strong.
Can a strength of 15 lift a grown man?
You can make an attempt.
Probably not me.
Probably not my box on.
Armano, take off your box.
I'll hold it.
I mean, you went up high, but
Yeah.
Zerda, she reached for the stars.
Wow.
I'm gonna take out my rope and I'm going to very unceremoniously tie Ormano to me like a baby Bjorn.
Oh no.
And I'm gonna start flying up.
Can I make sure that it's really tight before she's yanking me upwards?
God, Armano's gonna fucking die.
This is fine. It's fine. I've got him.
You guys go.
Yeah,
Can I
I
make sure
fly
it's
up.
tight?
Yeah.
Armano, give me a perception check as you are pulled
brother.
up, yoinked.
Hey, that's not bad. 17.
So Zerda continues to bring you upwards for about a minute.
I'm pointing
2
out
minutes.
the egg.
And 5 minutes later, you reach probably like 3,000 feet up.
Yeah.
I think is the
Zerda?
math.
No,
And it's
no,
hard.
it's
It's
fine.
hard to breathe up here, but you look where she's pointing, and you see the event horizon it's not a dome. It's just a wall. It's just a cylinder around, and there is no roof. There's no top. You can get in from the top.
It's pretty
It
fucked
seems.
up, right?
And you look down, and the entire land is just gray and purple and raised, and parts of it is so pitch black that you can't even see into it. And there's specks and dots of things hustling around, moving, massive creatures. And on one occasion, you see something fly over the event horizon, and something reaches up, try to get towards it. Doesn't get anywhere near it, but it slinks back down and pulls into it. And that thing that flew over keeps going off into the distance, kind of southward.
I don't want to go in there, Zerda.
No, we're not going right now, silly.
I know, but ever. It's scary.
No, yeah, it's like super fucked up. I haven't seen an egg like that before. Well, maybe I have. Let's go back down.
Yeah, please.
Just Ormano dangling by a rope.
Yeah.
So,
Hey, so what'd you see?
Painful, first of all.
Somebody cracked the egg.
yes, it's not
it's open up
hard
there.
to get inside if you have the means.
Oh, so then
Was
we don't
there-
even-
Was there a dome inside where Acheron is?
Off in the distance, you did see the city. It's a walled off kind of.
Okay, so it's
Gothic sort
also
of
just a
architecture.
wall, but it's not a dome.
No, it's just a typical
Okay.
fortress-like city with a wall around it.
Okay.
All right, so how many times can you cast that, mate?
Once more today.
I mean,
I'm still
what
flying.
what are we doing here then?
I don't know. There's some scary stuff in there, Salty.
To his point, yes.
I mean, we're going to have to go through scary stuff anyways. Why not just fly over it?
Can our boat go up? Oh, well, see, something tried to fly over it and a weird tentacle monster reached up and tried to grab it. So,
Just fly higher.
there's not a lot of air up high.
I got
Well-
big lungs.
Air is
Yeah.
a social creature. It likes to be around people, and there's not a lot of people up there.
It is the loud entrance, I would say. There's a reason why I don't do it, but it's an option.
So, you're saying we could go sooner if we did that.
We could go right now.
If you felt
But-
you were ready and you didn't want to take your ship with you,
But the
But
ship
I'd have to be
is
dangling, right?
yes.
Yeah.
You could have me dangling. I could fly. I mean, listen,
But-
Yeah, let's help these people. Fuck it.
I
I just
feel
don't want
like
to leave Tintin behind either. I
the
guess we could
ship
carry
is-
her.
the ship is extra protection. That's the reason we're taking it. If we go
Or it's a
without
big
the
target.
ship, but it's also it's harder to directly hit us if we're inside something. It's easier to hit us if we have no armor.
Oh, let's just get this done before I change my mind. I walk off towards the ship.
Remember my question. And he just says that off as you guys go.
What a weird guy.
Oh my goodness,
Yeah.
my cat.
Yeah, hey, y'all, ship crew. This is what we're doing. Yada yada yada. Also, do we want to tell them about the?
Up to you.
Oh, it's fine. We
We'll
don't have to
give-
tell them.
yeah,
They don't need to
we'll-
know. Yeah, but
I'm
we'll take a
still
short rest.
flying.
Oh my gosh. Yes, she
I'm
does
just
have that
flying
ability.
around. Yeah. I'm flying for
that-
the next hour. Yeah.
Revelation and the hour of rest in front of you all. That is where we will end this session.
Nice.
Ooh, some revelations, man.
No breathing.
Revelation.
Salty's not happy. I'll let you know that right now. He's not happy.
When
with
is
this.
Salty
happy
ever
camper.
happy?
Salty's
He's
always
always
happy. What are
Salty's
you
never
talking
happy.
about?
You
All right.
always say Salty's not happy.
Oh, I never say Salty's not happy. I just say he's pissed off sometimes.
It happens. It happens.
Thanks for listening, y'all.
Yeah.
See
We'll see you all next week.
next week.